What is up? In today's Dance Comp Review video episode, we are discussing why you don't have to win to become a champion. If you already read the article that covers this topic on Dance Comp Review, then turn off this video and go back to practicing your cha-cha. But if not, here is my take on it. Okay, so not to give you an impression that I'm contradicting myself, let's start with a definition of what is a champion.
The word champion roots from medieval Latin campio, which back in the 1300s meant a fighter.
This is where we fight!
It was later used by the Old French and eventually traveled the world to an interpreted meaning we all know today. In the present days, people use this word to define an exceptional individual who surpassed all rivals and obstacles.
In other words, if you bypassed heavy traffic because you left yourself with enough time going to practice, you seamlessly dealt with an angry person who bumped right into you in the subway, you even made it 15 minutes before the lesson and had a chance to warm up, which, in fact, actually made your coach really proud of you. So this means that little tiny dance achievements like making it on time for your dance lesson also move you closer to your dance goals. All of these make you a champion. We are the champions. You know what I think? I think you clearly are dissatisfied with the description I gave you for the word champion.
What?
Yeah, whatever, fighter. You want to be the champion. You want to be standing on the pedestal on the first place position. You want to be holding that huge trophy. You will then kiss that trophy and rise it above the head. You want to see people clapping and cheering for you. Numerous photographers surround you taking pictures of the lineup of which you are the successors. Pride and overwhelming euphoria are growing from within you. And even though this little moment is going to last 2, maybe 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. All of that was very well worth it.
2 minutes well worth it.
And by all, I mean 5 days a week, if not more, with at least 2 hours of practice in the studio, constant workshops and private lessons and groups, constant arguments with your partner, missing school, missing on getting together with friends, birthday parties, celebrations, taking on another job for paying for all these traveling private lessons and staying at the hotels and the coaching and etc. And did I mention your time, your sweat, your tears, your blood, your disappointments? Since most of you are probably on this path already, are you sure that all of these sacrifices I mentioned, and maybe even more sacrifices in your own personal lives, are worth the feeling of the champion?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You will be forgotten, and only you will remember. Listen, not to further into your dance shoes, but let me ask you something. Do you remember who won Blackpool Dance Festival's professional standards 10 years ago? How about Adel Latin at German Open Championships 6 years ago? Back then, dancers just like you were working hard, fought for the placements, and made dance sport history. Rightfully so, this is exactly what we are all doing right now. But then if we talk about people remembering their history, time flies, people forget, and the only ones who remember their placements, and if we talk about the championship placements, are the dancers themselves. Without saying, different moments will be different for each dancer, and each dancer will have a choice which moments to remember and which moments to forget, which moments are good and which moments are bad. The climb to the champion's heaven will probably take a lot of time, I mean a lot of time, and will most likely have way more disappointments than happy moments. So, unless you have a very strong power of will and you are ready to make all the sacrifices to become the world champion, maybe it would be good to slow down and enjoy. You know, these challenging moments and perhaps not so pleasant memories do not necessarily have to be perceived as bad. Sometimes, and probably for us dancers most of the time, we forget how blessed we are to have what we have. How blessed we are to wake up in the morning and get out of bed and
get out of bed. Come on.
Pack our bags and jump into the car, get to the dance studio, put on music and move. A little achy, but blessed. Yeah. Sometimes we forget that it is so good to have a partner. It is so good to take lessons from a coach and travel to competitions and see the world. Sometimes it is just better to be a little champion every day than to be a huge one for just 2 minutes. Thank you for watching this video. Leave your comments in the comment section below because I would love to hear what you guys think about this topic. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your dance friends if you think that it's worthy of sharing. If you find these videos educational, feel free to support Dance Comp Review on our Patreon page. Just go to patreon.com/dancecompreview, choose your tier, choose your method of payment, choose your method of pavement, and voila! You just supported Dance Comp Review and I am forever thankful. I'm Igor Shalvarov, thank you for watching and see you next time. You know, I'm such a hypocrite. It was great spending so many years of suffering on the dance floor and getting this big ass trophy and placing it somewhere in my living room to hold the candy in. Cheers!